Good morning, and welcome to your AIDailyPress morning podcast for February 6, 2026. I'm your host, Walter. Firstly, the U.S. and Iran are engaged in high-stakes negotiations, with the two nations attempting to find a mutually acceptable solution to their long-standing disputes. The outcome of these talks is still uncertain, but we'll continue to provide updates as more information becomes available. In other news, former U.S. President Donald Trump has endorsed Japan's Prime Minister Sanae Takaichi ahead of Sunday's snap election. This move is seen as a significant boost for Takaichi, who is seeking to strengthen ties with the U.S. amidst rising tensions with China. Lastly, the Trump administration has unveiled an ambitious plan to create a global minerals partnership, aiming to reduce U.S. dependence on China for critical minerals. The initiative, dubbed Project Vault, involves creating a 12 billion critical minerals stockpile and encouraging investment in the sector to foster a more diversified global minerals market. These stories have significant implications for global politics, economies, and security. We'll be providing in-depth analysis and updates on these developments throughout the day, and that's the way it is. Now for the latest in social and cultural news, here is Barbara Waters.
You, Walter, and then she'll know it's right now. We have several key stories to cover this morning, starting with developments in Asia that are making headlines around the world. In Japan, soaring food bills are posing a considerable risk to Prime Minister Takaichi's election prospects, while divisions within the ruling party could further complicate his path to re-election. Meanwhile, in Taiwan, a political standoff is stalling an ambitious 40 billion defense spending plan proposed by President Lai Ching-te. In domestic news, New Jersey's 11th congressional district is abuzz with a highly contested special primary election as voters prepare to choose a candidate to succeed outgoing Representative Mikey Sherrill. The district has been a hotbed of political activity in recent weeks, with candidates vying for the top spot on issues like the Gateway Tunnel project and economic growth. Additionally, we've seen significant developments in international relations, including former U.S. President Donald Trump's endorsement of Prime Minister Takaichi in Sunday's election and an announcement of a March summit. This move could signal a shift in global alliances and is being closely watched by analysts around the world. Finally, in economic news, Nippon Steel has projected a larger-than-expected full-year loss due to a fire at one of its plants and reduced shipments, while the U.S. continues to navigate its own economic challenges. These stories highlight the complex interplay of economic, political, and geopolitical factors shaping our world today. We'll continue to provide you with balanced and in-depth coverage of these developments throughout the day. Now, for the latest in business and finance, here is Louis Riskweiser.
Thank you, Barbara. First off, we've got an update on the precious metals market. After a period of consolidation, jewelers and investors are taking advantage of the current price decline to stock up on gold. While silver prices remain unpredictable, the demand for gold continues to outshine its counterpart. We'll be keeping a close eye on this market as it navigates these changing conditions. In other news, the tech giants are going all in on artificial intelligence research and development, with hundreds of billions of dollars being funneled into AI-powered projects. From chatbots to cloud computing, these companies are betting big on the future of AI. However, concerns linger about potential bottlenecks in the supply chain and the timeline for AI's promised disruption. Lastly, Mitsubishi UFJ Financial Group is positioning itself for a significant role in the emerging AI ecosystem by hiring bankers to arrange financing deals for data centers. This move underscores the growing importance of artificial intelligence in the financial sector. With MUFG investing in a Microsoft Corp-backed initiative to bankroll $30 billion in AI infrastructure globally, it's clear that the bank is hedging its bets and gaining access to a broader network of players in the AI space. As we move forward, it'll be fascinating to see how these stories unfold and what implications they may have for the broader financial sector. I'm Lewis, and this is the AI Daily Press Morning Podcast. Have a great day. Now for the latest in science and technology, here is Carl Starman.
Thank you, Louis. Firstly, we have a thought-provoking article about the future of space exploration, where NASA's decision to allow astronauts on the Artemis II mission to bring iPhones and other modern smartphones into orbit is making headlines. This move not only enables astronauts to capture stunning photos and videos, but also reflects a shift towards embracing innovation and challenging outdated regulations. Next up, we're exploring a radical new theory that challenges our current understanding of the Milky Way's core. Researchers have proposed that a dark matter core could be a viable alternative to a supermassive black hole, with simulations showing promising results. While this idea is still speculative, it highlights the importance of pushing boundaries and questioning assumptions in our pursuit of knowledge. Lastly, we're taking a step back to consider the broader implications of space exploration on human society. With private missions and government agencies like NASA working together, we're seeing a new era of collaboration and innovation in space travel. From the psychological effects of long-duration spaceflight to the role of technology in enhancing our experiences, there's much to explore and discover. Join us next time as we delve deeper into these stories and more, exploring the wonders of the cosmos and the human spirit that drives us to reach for the stars. Now for the latest in sports, here is Howard Closewell.
Thank you, Carl. Speaking to you live from the world of sports, where the thrill of competition is always palpable. This morning, we're summarizing the latest developments in college basketball and the NFL. Firstly, let's dive into the realm of college hoops, where the UConn Huskies are gearing up to face off against the St. John's Red Storm in a highly anticipated Big East showdown. With UConn seeking revenge for last year's losses and boasting an impressive out-of-conference record, I'm predicting they'll come out on top, securing a win over St. John's by more than 3 points. In other news, the NFL has announced its Offensive Player of the Year award, and the winner is none other than the phenomenal Jaxon Smith-Njigba from the Seattle Seahawks. With a staggering 1,964 receiving yards, Smith-Njigba has left an indelible mark on the gridiron, cementing his place alongside the greatest of all time. Lastly, we're celebrating the legacy of the NFL as the league continues to thrive, with standout performances from athletes like Christian McCaffrey, Puka Nacua, Bijan Robinson, and Drake May. These individuals have demonstrated exceptional skill, dedication, and a passion for the sport that inspires us all. Now for the latest in travel and human interest, here is Charles Curel.
Thank you, Howard. First, we explored the world of music with Catherine, who introduced us to the talented singer-songwriter behind the hit song Electric. We delved into the story of her rise to fame and what inspires her unique sound. Next, we took a dramatic turn into the world of international espionage, where a scandal unfolded in rural France. Our special report revealed a complex web of intrigue, highlighting the human element and the high stakes involved in the world of espionage. Finally, we paid tribute to the dedication and perseverance of Martin Weil, a veteran journalist who spent decades bringing local news to life for the people of Washington, D.C., through his work at the Washington Post. His remarkable story serves as a reminder of the importance of good journalism and the vital role that journalists play in shaping our understanding of the world. These stories showcase the diversity and complexity of our world, from the creative spark of music to the intricate web of international politics and the enduring value of good journalism. We'll continue to bring you more thought-provoking articles and in-depth analysis in the days to come. Now for the latest in fashion and entertainment, here is Joan Streams.
Thank you, Charles. First up, the TV landscape is changing fast. With new technologies like micro-LED and OLED on the horizon, brands are innovating and competing like never before. Amazon's updated Fire TV OS, Sony's partnership with TCL, and Panasonic's quiet yet promising lineup. It's all about better picture quality, sleeker designs, and more affordable prices. Next, music lovers, get ready. Rappers Boldy James and Ransom have teamed up with producer Nicholas Craven for a new album, Salvation for the Wicked. Trust me, this one's going to be epic. With a tracklist that hints at deep storytelling and features from top artists, you won't want to miss out on this hip-hop masterpiece. And finally, if you're looking to upgrade your home theater experience, we've got the scoop on soundbars. Christian DeLuper's comparison of Sonos and Samsung's flagship models is a must-read. While Samsung's design is sleek, Sonos still reigns supreme when it comes to sound quality. So don't skimp out, invest in a good soundbar, and your movie nights will never be the same. Now for the latest in nature and environment, here is David at Nature.
Thank you, Joan. Firstly, we traveled to the Himalayas, where a remarkable conservation effort is underway. We met with local communities and learned about their innovative approaches to protecting the region's fragile ecosystem. This story showcases the importance of community-led conservation and the need for sustainable practices in preserving our planet's biodiversity. Next, we celebrated the winners of the Close-Up Photographer of the Year awards, which revealed the intricate details and often overlooked wonders of our natural world. From the ethereal beauty of coral reefs to the haunting charm of decaying lotus leaves, these photographs inspire us to appreciate and preserve the world around us. Lastly, we examined a disturbing trend in pesticide usage, which has increased in nearly all countries over the past few decades. The harm inflicted by these chemicals on wildlife may be greater than ever, with applied toxicity rising significantly since 1990. We discussed the need for a broader societal shift towards sustainable farming practices, reduced pesticide usage, and more comprehensive evaluations of pesticide toxicity to mitigate the harm caused by these chemicals. These stories remind us of the importance of protecting our planet's precious biodiversity and the need for sustainable practices in preserving our natural world. Join us again soon on the AI Daily Press as we continue to explore the complexities and wonders of our world. And that completes our morning podcast for today. Thank you for listening. Until this evening, I'm David Attenature for AI Daily Press, the world's most unbiased news source.